Hello, hi dear Swift learners, how are you all? I welcome you all here at Swift Learn, which is India's most sincere learning destination, wherein we provide the classes for grade 1 to grade 10. Here at Swift Learn, you will be getting live and interactive classes with batches having maximum 6 students, so that every student gets the attention she or he deserves. Then we have academic mentor team to track your progress and to guide you through the same. And also we cover the syllabus as per your school exam schedule, so you can perform well in your school exams also. Plus, there are some of key features of Swift Learn which makes it all the more special. And these features include detailed progress report. So by the end of every 2.5 and 3 months, there will be a progress report given to you with parents teachers meeting, right? So the progress report, it will be a kind of detailed analysis of everything that you have been doing during the course duration, right? It will be having your classwork marks, homework marks, test performance, etc. Then we have Swift Learn Academic Test Series in which you can compete with students. You can see where do you stand and what are the things that you need to improve. Plus, you can also take unlimited practice tests, including 2 categories of subjective and objective. In subjective tests, they will further be helping you in your school exams. So what are you waiting for? Please go to the Swift Learn app and book your free trial class. And also, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon so that you do not miss out on any update. And if you like this video, please press on like button. So, revealing our today's chapter, we are going to study about sound and noise. It is our part number 3. That means we have already done 2 parts. If you have missed on those parts, please go to the channel of Swift Learn. All the videos are listed there. Kindly go and see. Okay. So what are the things that we are going to do today? We are going to see basically about pollution, right? Noise pollution. What are the causes? What are the effects? And how to reduce noise pollution. So let's get started quickly. Now, I'll just recap for you. So in the previous class, we learned about, what is meant by pleasant sound, what is unpleasant sound, and some of the warning sounds. So what are some of the common uses of warning sounds? So as the name is suggesting, warning sound. The sound which are used to warn us about something, they are known as warning sound. For example, let's say ambulance sirens. Okay, so ambulance siren, it is used to warn. If I talk about fire alarm, it is also used to warn regarding something, right? So these are the common uses of warning sound. Okay, so think about a situation when we are stuck in a traffic and the vehicles are continuously honking. So what is the thing, what is the situation at that time? We feel very irritated, we feel very annoyed, right? Okay, because the noise produced by this honking and the engine sound, it is very disturbing to our ears and brain, and that is why we start feeling irritated and annoyed. So what is this noise? Why don't we feel good when the cars are continuously honking and this engine sound is coming, it's reaching to our ears? It is because that is noise. And what is noise? Any loud or harsh sound, it is known as noise. So basically, when I talk about noise, it is unpleasant sound. Okay. So any sound which is very disturbing to our ears, very disturbing to our brain, very harsh, that is known as noise. And noise, it also harms our ecosystem. Okay. So how does it harm? It creates noise pollution. So when noise becomes excessive, it can cause disturbance to people, to our environment, to our ecosystem, and that is what is called as noise pollution. So if I have to give the definition of noise pollution, it will be like when noise becomes excessive and intolerable, it causes disturbance to our ecosystem, which is referred to as noise pollution. And according to this World Health Organization, any noise above 65 decibels, it is known as noise pollution. Now, what is decibel? Decibel is the unit of measuring sound. Okay, like we have for weight we have kilogram, gram, right? For length we have meter, centimeter. Similarly, for noise we use decibel, and any noise above 65 decibel, it is known as noise pollution. Okay, so our sound, it is measured in decibels, and sound level which is above 80 to 100 decibel, it is very harmful on our ears. Okay, what do you think causes noise pollution? So first of all is traffic. Okay, so traffic noise, it accounts for most polluting noise in the cities, especially in big cities, the city areas, the urban areas. The traffic noise accounts for the larger proportion of noise pollution. Okay, if I talk about a car horn, it produces 90 decibel, and a bus horn, it produces 100 decibel. So any noise, as I told you, that above 65 decibel, it is harmful. Okay, and you can see the car horn and the bus horn, they are producing 90 and 100 decibel of sound noise, and that is why we feel annoyed and irritated, because they are very harmful to our ears. Next is construction site. So whenever there is a construction work going on, like some building or road, pavement, or anything, any construction work is going on, there are many machineries which are used, right? Example, if I talk about a pneumatic drill, it produces 110 decibel of voice, which again is very annoying and disturbing. Next is air traffic noise. So the aircrafts, although they do not fly near cities, okay, they fly over cities, but impact, it is very great. Why? Because a single aircraft, the noise level is 130 decibels. Okay, so even though they are few, but the impact is very high, and that it equalizes both the amounts. Next is firecrackers. So firecrackers, they lead to air pollution also and noise pollution also. Okay, so firecrackers, they also result in a lot of noise pollution, especially during festival season, whenever we are using many firecrackers, these lead to a lot of noise pollution. And also firecrackers, they lead to air pollution. Okay, and many people who are suffering from various diseases like asthma, etc., they are facing a great problem. Okay, how do we get affected by noise pollution? So first harmful effect is irritation. Then because of irritation, we can have headaches, hypertension, stress. Okay, and all these things combine to have headaches, and when headaches, they are uncurable, they turn into migraine. So we are having a very harmful effect of noise pollution also. So constant loud noise, it causes lack of sleep. Many people, they cannot even sleep when there is a loud noise happening near them, which leads to headache. Ultimately, concentration level, it decreases, and also it causes sometimes temporary or permanent deafness. Now, ways to reduce noise pollution. So first way, it is, if any appliance is not in use, please turn it off. Okay, turn off home and office appliances whenever they are not in use, to avoid unnecessary noise. Next, create awareness among people so that they do not create any noise pollution. Next is use public transport. So if we use public transport, the car honking, etc., it will be reduced to a great level. And also plant more and more trees. So planting trees, it is an answer to all types of pollution. Okay, so let us revise. What is noise pollution and how does it affect us? So noise pollution, noise is any sound which becomes unbearable and disturbing. Okay, and any noise which is above 65 degree, which is harmful for us, okay, which leads to hypertension, stress, headaches, etc., it is termed as noise pollution, and it affects us as it can cause headache, deafness, it can cause migraines, hypertension, stress, anxiety, etc. Discuss with your elders about the noise pollution in their childhood and compare it with our present situation. So when our parents were young, the pollution, it be any pollution, it was very less, whether it be air pollution, noise pollution, water pollution, anything. So in their time, what happened were vehicles were very less. Okay, the flight traffic, the air traffic was very less. So therefore the noise pollution was comparatively low as compared to right now. Right now every house is having at least 2 or 3 vehicles, right? Then air traffic, it is increasing day by day. People are playing loud sounds, loud noises, etc. So the noise pollution in present time, it is much higher as compared to the past situation. Okay, so VBQ. On Ramesh's 13th birthday, his father invited all his friends and relatives. It was a big party with lot of food and DJ. Ramesh did not like the sound of DJ and he asked his father to play it in a low volume so that the neighbors do not get much disturbed and people in the party can also enjoy the music. Ramesh's father felt good for his wisdom and did as he said. So first of all, do you enjoy loud sound DJ in parties? So many people enjoy it, but there are many like me also who do not enjoy much loud sound, because they this particular noise, it is ultimately harmful for every single of us. Then, do you think when loud music is played in a party, it's acceptable to all people living in neighborhoods? So it is absolutely no. Many people, they get disturbed, okay, especially older generation. Yeah, so these people, they have this headache problem, stress, anxiety problem, so they are not at all comfortable with it. And next, what value of Ramesh is shown here? So he is concerned, he is wise, mature, and he knows how hard or how hazardous this noise pollution can be. Okay, he also concerns about others and he is good hearted. Okay, so an interesting fact says that the flies, they cannot hear any sound. Okay, and even the sound that we hear when they are buzzing, they cannot even hear that particular sound. And next fact says the loudest natural sound which can be produced on the earth, it is caused by erupting volcano. State one observation from everyday life which shows that sound travels slower than the light. So a very common observation that we can see is during thunder and lightning. Okay, so what happens? First we see lightning and then we hear the thunder sound. So that proves the sound travels slower. Okay, let's do an activity. Any loud or harsh sound, it is known as noise. Okay, next question. Sound, it is measured in decibel, and according to WHO, noise above 20 decibel is noise pollution. False, it is above 65 decibel. Alright, so what are the things that we have learned today? We learned about noise pollution, the causes, the effects, and how to reduce noise pollution. So it was a very easy, very small chapter just discussing about noise pollution. I hope that you might have understood every single thing that we have discussed today. We will be meeting in the next session in which we will be learning about many things. So stay tuned. Please download SwiftLearn app and book your free trial class. Keep learning, keep studying. Thank you.